Hi, I'm Steve, aka the Angel of Dice, and today I'm going to be unboxing Tail Feathers, a board game that's designed by Jerry Hawthorne, distributed by Plaid Hat Games, and is set in the world of Mice and Mystics. So obviously we've got nice artwork with all the different mouse characters. I forgot all the names, but the good thing about this is that you can use the characters from the first Mice and Mystics game in this one. And this is all about the aerial combat where they ride birds. So let's open it and see what we've got. So we've got the rule book. Let's go for a nice close-up. So we've got the nice rule book. Here's the introduction. Brave mice, take to the skies on your trusty birds. And the object of the game is a skirmish battle game in which players wield armies of flying and ground troops in a fight for control of the forest trees. Each player's primary goal is to destroy her opponent's nest, and the first player to do so wins the game. It initially is a game for 2 players, but the box actually says it's expandable. So here we've got all the unit cards and the clipboard, what it's made up of. We've got the nice components, and here we've got the bird figure. This page shows all the status effects that your mice can get into, how to win in a game, which is if any time a player's nest is destroyed, unless otherwise specified by the scenario, that player is out of the game and must remove all of his figures from the battlefield. So death spirals, sounds good. Leaf drifting, which is how you move across the board. And then it's just got the glossary. And then an episode for Dead of Winter, which I have not played. So, and this is the resolve missions. So that is the manual. This is a scenario book, which, like the first Mice and Mystics, tells the story. A Tail Feathers Prologue, Recollections of War. Scenario 1, Show of Force. So it tells you the start and setup, the scenario setup, custom forces, any special rules, any campaign special rules. And it goes on to Scenario 2, Struggle at Sprout's Reach. In total there are 4 scenarios. You can build a custom force, you can design a scenario, and you can do team play. You have campaign rules, and you have an advert for Asher's Rise of the Phoenix Born. And if anyone's played that, please tell me what it's like, because every time I go to a particular shop I see it and I'm tempted to buy it. So that was the scenario book. Here are the tree leaves and the tree branches. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like you got the tree stumps, and not sure what these are, probably find out, but you've got different tokens, leaves, veteran tokens. You got your hearts and your cheese and your different status effects. More tokens. You've got our scenario board or player boards. So that's that. So let's get a bit of a close up. Let's get a close up of that. So there you go. You got your round order, which is good. your reserves and your mission, and I'm assuming this is where you put your cheese. And I'm sure, like in the first one, when you fill it up, something bad happens. We've got some cards that tell you about particular effects and objectives. We've got sapling, outpost, twigs, wilderberries, death spiral, expert. So it looks like squad tactics. Look out! So it looks like these what you could. These look like cards that you can put on your character to affect the gameplay as you go on, and each card will have a different battlefield effect, objective, and immediate benefit. We've got different enemies. So we've got rooks. We have gizzard. Or gizzard. We got a Stabora, and it looks like you got different stats. So 2 attack, 2. Sorry, let's start again. It looks like we have different stats. So in this case, it does 2 melee, 2 range, 2 defense, and 4 movement. And I'm just basing that on the Mice and Mystic stats. And it looks like it's got 3 health. You got your classic roaches. Your spiders. We got common structure cards. And then we've got our old favourites. So Maginos, Oakguard, Tilda, Colin, Filch, Lily, Nez, Weller. Don't think I've seen that one in the Mice and Mystics. Snibble and Jaw. I just noticed on the back it's got what the model looks like, and it tells you that this figure is included in the Mice and Mystics base set, compared to the Rook, which says that this figure is included in the Tail Feathers set. We have the different dice with the range, cheese, attack and defense, I believe, and melee. These are the tokens, and it looks like the nest. As with the Mice and Mystics set, these are the upgrades you can get for your characters, and I think it's the activation cost, or it's either the activation cost or how much it costs to buy them. But nice little package. I won't open it now because I don't have a nice way to store the cards, and I don't want them to be shifting all over the place. These are the base models for the birds. These look like the base models for the ones that go on the ground. That's the detail of what they look like. And here is the bag full of birds. And the stick. See that long? Can you see that long stick? That's used for the leaves to transverse from one branch to another. If you want to see this played, if you go to Rodney Smith's Watch It Played, he did a quick run through on how this is played. So this is what the bird looks like, complete with a stick. And that's me holding it straight, and it's banked to the right. And now it's banked the other way. And that is in a dive. But if you look at it, that is just begging to be painted. Nice blue feathers on the wings, some grey accents on the tips. that beak. So yeah, I want to see some good examples of some paint. So that's what it looks like in the box. I hope you liked the unboxing of tail feathers. As soon as it was in the shops I had to get it because I love Mice and Mystics. Because I'm a bit of a role-playing fan, and this allows, you know, this is dripping with theme, so I like these kind of games. So if anyone has played this, please tell me your thoughts. I'd love to hear them, and as usual, comments. But I hope you've enjoyed this. This is the Angel of Dice, and I shall see you next time.